Good day, visitors! Today I will show you the 3 categories of elemental damage. The categories are strong against specific elements, normal against specific elements, and weak against specific elements. Your damage could increase or decrease by 15% to 30% based on your weapon's element and the target's element. This also applies to your armor, but it's a 10% to 20%. To know your target's element, check the symbol next to its name. No symbol means it has no element or is neutral. In this first example, the wind element was used on the weapon. The target is earth element and it's strong against wind element, so we deal less damage. In this second example, the poison element was used on the weapon. The target is earth element and it's normal against poison element, so we deal normal damage. In this third example, the sorcery element was used on the weapon. The target is earth element and it's weak against sorcery element, so we deal more damage. The weapon element will only work if your skill, arrow, bullet, or shell has no element. In this first example, we are using a normal arrow. The wind element weapon will work and your attack becomes wind. The target element is earth, which is strong against wind, so we deal less damage. In this second example, we are using a poison arrow. The wind element weapon will not work and your attack becomes poison. The target element is earth, which is normal against poison, so we deal normal damage. In this third example, we are using a fire arrow. The wind element weapon will not work and your attack becomes fire. The target element is earth, which is weak against fire, so we deal more damage. In player versus player, you won't know what defensive elements they're using, but this time let's try to use earth defense element. By default, the element of your weapon and armor is neutral, meaning no element. In this other example, we are using the default element in the weapon, which is neutral or no element. The target is poison element and it's strong against neutral element, so we deal less damage. In this next example, we're going to use the sorcery element on the weapon. The target is poison element and it's weak against sorcery element, so we deal more damage. You can only add an element to your weapon or armor. To add or replace an element in your weapon or armor, just use an element scroll of your choice. To remove an element from your weapon or armor, use a weapon nullified scroll for a weapon or an armor nullified scroll for armor. Fire, water, earth, wind, and nullified elements can be bought from an NPC named Mason using Valor, or you can buy them from player vendors in Junon Polis. Poison element, sorcery element, ghost element, and holy element is a random reward from Cave of Ulveric Dungeon, Sikuku Catacombs Dungeon, Sea of Dawn Dungeon, and Halls of Oblivion Dungeon, or you can buy them from player vendors in Junon Polis. So that's it. Good luck.